Come to morning meeting, a friendly morning meeting. Come to morning meeting, please sit down. Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you had a great weekend. I did. Today is Monday, the 23rd day of March. Spring is officially here. I know it got a little colder these couple of days, but spring is here, so you're going to start seeing all kinds of signs of spring. So this week, we're going to be talking about caterpillars and butterflies. You might have noticed that I got some caterpillars in the mail. If you haven't seen that video yet, check it out on YouTube. Wow. Let's start the week with Sergeant Bear. Sergeant Bear, I'm going to show the boys and girls your letter for the week, okay? This is our letter for today. We'll have a new letter tomorrow. For today, our letter is C. And you can practice this letter all week long when you write the word caterpillar. C starts almost to the top, and you go up and around and down and back up. Leave it open. Don't close it, or you make an O. And then the lowercase c, up, around, and leave it open. Let's try it again. Around, around. Good job, boys and girls. You know, C starts my first name. A lot of you call me Mrs. Fryman, but some of you call me by my first name, Carmen. C-A-R-M-E-N. So I write C's all the time when I write my name. Well, the book that we're going to read first today has a C in it. It's called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Can you see the C in the title? The Very Hungry Caterpillar, and the author is by Eric Carle. His name has a C too. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I bet you know this book. Well, in your lesson plans out for this week, I sent you a coloring page that has all the parts of this book in it, so you can retell the story. It's a great book, Mom and Dad, for sequencing. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. See the moon? See the face in the moon? One little white egg. On Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop, out of the egg came a tiny, very hungry caterpillar. You know, that's a caterpillar's job. His job is to eat and eat. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through two pears, but he was still hungry. Look, can you see the holes in the pears? Do you see the holes? On Wednesday, he ate through three plums, but he was still hungry. Do you have a guess what he ate on Thursday? I bet you can guess. Do you know? You're right. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, and he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. Well, on Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache. Now, do you know which of those would be your favorite thing to eat? You'll have to think about that. The next day was Sunday again, and the caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf. And after that, he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon and pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. The end. Now, this book calls the chrysalis a cocoon, and we call it a chrysalis, but that's okay. They're similar. From what I know from my days of studying biology, a chrysalis is what a butterfly comes out of, and a cocoon is what a moth comes out of. But it might not be completely right. Well, I have a song for you. You have a song? Do you know Hermie the Wormy? Since we're reading about caterpillars, I thought we'd sing our worm song this week. I was sitting on a fence post, chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, woo, woo. And along came Hermie the Wormy. And I said, Hermie, what's up? He said, I'm hungry, so I ate an apple. I was sitting on a fence post, chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, woo, woo. And along came Hermie the Wormy. I forgot this part last time. And he was this big. I said, Hermie, what happened? He said, I was hungry, so I ate a cucumber. I was sitting on the fence post, chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, woo, woo. And along came Hermie the Wormy. And I said, and he was this big. And I said, Hermie, what happened to you? He said, I was really hungry, so I ate a watermelon. I was sitting on a fence post, chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, woo, woo. And along came Hermie the Wormy. And he was this big. And I said, Hermie, what happened to you? He said, I was so hungry. I ate 2 whole pizzas. Ugh. I was sitting on a fence post, chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, woo, woo. And along came Hermie the Wormy. And he was this big again. And I said, Hermie, what happened? He said, I burped. Excuse me. Do you know that song? Well, tomorrow when we sing it again, you'll have to tell me some things you want him to eat. Something small, something medium, and something big. Something small, something medium, and something big. Today I kind of messed up and we sang 4 verses because I forgot to say how little he was when I sang about the apple. So tomorrow we'll do 3 verses and you be thinking about something you can eat that's small, and something that's medium, and something that's big. Well, I have a friend with me today, and I think my friend wants to help us do Little Mouse, Little Mouse. Do you think that we can have a friend help us today? Good morning, very hungry caterpillar. He says, good morning. Are you ready to play the game with us? You are. Are you hungry? You're not? Is your tummy full? Okay, well, we're going to play Little Mouse, and I'm going to read the words, and you're going to tell me the colors, and then little caterpillar is going to help us lift them up, okay? He really is excited. He really wants to help. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? All right, I'm going to turn my computer a little bit Tip it up. Say hi, boys and girls. Hello. All right. So, are you ready? Okay. Little mouse, are you in the what color? Oh, I heard someone say green so fast. I bet you said green. You know why I bet they said green? Because you're green? No, not because you're green. I think they said green because the last time we played this game, the mouse was under green. Are you ready to help? All right, here we go. Oh, nothing is under green. Nothing. Look, nothing at all. All right, pick another color. Oh, you think orange. Someone says orange. Let's go, caterpillar. What's under orange? Oh, no, it's not mouse. It's the cow. All right, what's the next color? Someone sees something sticking out from under yellow. Do you want to try yellow? All right. You ready, caterpillar? It is yellow. Little mouse, you were in the yellow house. Do you want to pick up the rest of them? You do. I think we have some animals missing. Do you remember the other animals? I think there's a sheep, and I think there's a kitty cat, maybe a chicken, and maybe a pig. Let's try the brown house. Let's try. Are you in the brown house? Oh, no one's in the brown house. No one. Let's try the white house. Who's in the white house, caterpillar? Ah, sheep is in the white house. Hi, sheep. Hi, sheep. What color next? Are you listening, caterpillar? Pink. All right, caterpillar wants to try pink. Let's see, caterpillar. Oh, good job, caterpillar. The cat is in the pink house. What else, boys and girls? Red, red, red. Mrs. Fryman's favorite color. Your head is red. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a caterpillar with a red head. Do you know why you're red? Oh, because that's the way Eric Carle painted him. That makes sense. All right, let's try the red house. Oh, look who's in the red house. Hi, pig. Hi, pig. Now the purple. Hi, chicken. Hi, chicken. And nothing's in the blue house. Thank you, Caterpillar, for helping us with our game. Bye, boys and girls. Say bye, Caterpillar. We'll see you later. He's going to go back to his den. All right, well, I think it's time for some music and movement. I have 2 songs today. We're singing 2 songs because the first one's going to warm us up, and then the second one's going to get us moving. Are you ready? Watch me as I sing. Everybody get that rock and roll in your hands, in your hands, in your hands. Everybody get that rock and roll in your hands, doing the body rock. Everybody get that rock and roll in your hips, in your hips. Move your hips back and forth. Everybody get that rock and roll in your hips, doing the body rock. Make your knees knock. You can't see mine, but I'm making them. Get your feet moving. So sweet. Everybody get that rock and roll in your arms. In your arms. Everybody get that rock and roll in your arms. You and the body rock. Come on and get that rock and roll in your head. In your head. In your head. Can you shake your hair? Shake your head. In your head. Doing the body rock. Rock your whole body. Dance. Have a dance party at home. It's so much fun. Dance. Wiggle. Knees. Rock and roll by. Shake it up to the beat. Get your body right now, make your feet. It is so sweet. Everybody rock your body from side to side, side to side, side to side, and on. Rock your body from side to side, doing the body rock. Come on and rock your body from the front to the back, front to the back, front to the back. Come on and rock your body from the front to the back, doing the body rock, doing the body rock, doing the body rock. All right, one of our favorites. That is a game that's kind of. Get ready to freeze. Get your body in the beat. But when you hear the music quit, don't want to see you move a bit. Now you can dance any way you please. But let's in case we're going to freeze. You can jump in circles, spin. Don't get too dizzy, or when it's time to freeze, you'll fall down. Freeze. Now you can hop and you can bop and you can flip and you can flop and you can rock and roll styles. And you can rock and you can hustle, but don't ever move a muscle when you hear the music coming through the freeze. Now you can hop and you can bop and you can flip and you can flop and you can rock and roll style. And you can bump and you can hustle, but don't ever move a muscle when you hear the music coming through the freeze. Now here's a game that's kind of neat. Just get your body in the beat. Dancing? Get moving. Use up that energy so you can sit down and listen to the next book. Now you can dance any way you please. But listen, cause we're gonna freeze. Well, boys and girls, I have some pictures for you, and I'm going to stay standing up because I'm going to show them to you closely. So when we read that book about the very hungry caterpillar, we found out that the caterpillar started with an egg. Butterflies, the first one, butterflies lay eggs. I'm going to show you some pictures of some other animals that lay eggs. Some of them you know. Chicks come out of eggs. Chickens lay eggs. Ducklings come out of eggs. Ducks lay eggs. In fact, all birds lay eggs. This is a picture of an owl. And this is a picture of an emu. But did you know that crocodiles and alligators come out of eggs? You did. You're so smart. Did you know that some snakes come out of eggs? Not all of them, but some of them. Did you know that some lizards and chameleons come out of eggs? Did you know that some turtles come out of eggs? You knew that? You knew turtles came out of eggs? You're so smart. Did you know frogs come out of eggs? You knew that because we talked about that. Look, this is a robin. Maybe not. I don't think that's a robin. Maybe it is. Anyway, birds all come out of eggs. And this one, you might have to go to our website, nationalgeographic.org, or /kids to find this animal. It's called a duck-billed platypus. It's a mammal like you and me because it has hair and it feeds its babies milk. But it does not have live babies. It lays its babies in eggs. Very cool, huh? Well, I thought you would find that interesting. So I'm going to do one more thing, and then boys and girls who are tired of listening can go play, and the rest of you can stay for our second book. But first, we're going to do our rhyming game. Miss Fryman's going to choose two rhyming words we'll learn. Miss Fryman's going to choose two rhyming words we'll learn. I will say the words that rhyme. They will rhyme every time. Miss Fryman's going to choose two rhyming words we'll learn. Oops. I chose the white cards. The first picture I'm going to show you is star. Star. Star has the middle sound and end sound R. R. Can you think of another word that ends in the R sound? It's called a family, the R family. There's one I can think of that you might be able to think of. It's something that you ride in when you go to the grocery store. Not cart. No, I'm thinking about what you use to get from your house to the grocery store. You're right. Car. Car. Car and star rhyme. You might know some other words that rhyme with car and star, something that jelly comes in. You're right, a jar. A jar. There are lots of R words, and you can practice them with your mom and dad. I have a fun rhyming book that I'm going to read and put up online, and it's a really cool book, so you watch for it. But today, our last book is called Insects Are My Life. Do you know what insects are? Insects, well, yes, you're right, bugs. Bugs are insects. Insects are bugs. Actually, bugs are insects, but not all insects are bugs. However, this little girl loves insects. Do you see what she has in her hand that helps her explore insects? You're right, it's a magnifying glass. Yeah. Do you have one of those at home? You should get it out and check out insects. So, story by Megan McDonald. Insects are my life. Oh, what insects do you see in that picture? Can you see some? You're right, fireflies. This story starts with a story about fireflies. The night that Andrew caught the fireflies in a jar, Amanda set them all free. That was the first real clue that Amanda Frankenstein was crazy about bugs. Crazy about insects, bugs, dozens of bugs, cousins of bugs, big bugs, small bugs, any bugs, all bugs, creepy bugs, crawly bugs, slimy bugs, climby bugs, bugs with wings and bugs that sing. How would you like to live in a peanut butter jar? She asked her brother. Bugs are people too, you know. They're not really people. But Amanda loves bugs, so she thinks they have feelings. She was mad at her brother. That night, she drew a giant dragonfly on the dinosaur poster in his room, and she slipped her ugliest rubber cockroach under his pillow before bed. Oh, that wasn't very nice. Do you ever do mean things to your brother and sister because you're upset with them? That was not nice. Amanda examined bugs with her detective kit under rocks, hidden on leaves, in sidewalk cracks. She counted 11 different kinds in a single afternoon, including a 7-spotted ladybug. Amanda collected bugs, dead ones, of course, the skin of a grasshopper, the shell of a cicada, a perfect pair of dragonfly wings found after a thunderstorm. She collected bug cases. Once she hatched hundreds of tiny praying mantises right in her sock drawer. She collected mosquito bites. She counted 22 bites on one leg, and she was proud of that. That would be so itchy. Amanda Frankenstein was a bug's best friend. She always stepped around spider webs. She hid the fly swatter. She rescued 5 ants from getting stepped on in the kitchen. Caution, insect crossing, her sign says. She clicked her tongue at bats to confuse them and keep them from eating so many insects. Bats like to eat insects. Amanda dreamed of hanging upside down on the ceiling like a fly. She imagined walking on water as nimbly as a water strider. See, her imagination has her as a water strider. Once she tried to crawl 40 miles on all fours like an ant and got as far as the backyard fence. That's how far an ant could walk if it was a person, she explained when her mother called her inside. Find something else to do until dinner, Amanda, said her mom. So Amanda watched her favorite movie, The Fly, 2 times in a row. My sister, the insect, said her brother. Amanda ignored him. Tonight he would find her trick ice cube in his milk, the one with the dead fly in the center. Oh, they're picking on each other again. Brothers and sisters do that. After dark, Amanda opened her window wide and turned on her light so all the night bugs would fly in her room. She spied a yellow hawk moth, a garden tiger moth, and a lacewing fly. That is, until her mother found out, thanks to her brother Andrew. He tattled on her for letting the bugs inside. No bugs in the house, Amanda. When you're old enough to have your own house, you can have all the bugs you want in there. When I grow up, I'm going to be an entomologist, she told her mother, and hatch rare butterflies in my living room. You can't be that, said her brother. Then you can't be a dead bone digger either. That's a paleontologist, he said. They study dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are neat. Bugs are just slimy. Insects are not slimy, she said. Insects are fascinating. Insects are my life. She was very upset. Well, on the first day of school, Amanda's mother begged her to wear her blue dress with the pink flowers. But Amanda insisted on wearing her ladybug t-shirt that said, Amanda Frankenstein, friend of bugs. She carried her new magnifying glass in a special pocket of her backpack, and she wore her purple dragonfly pen for good luck. See her dragonfly pen? I have a dragonfly pen. Maybe I'll wear it this week. Mrs. Scorpio, her teacher, had a dress the color of a Luna moth and hair like a beehive. She led the class in a song. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The last one stops to suck her thumb, and Amanda sang the loudest. When it was time to choose an instrument to play, Amanda chose the triangle. You'll have to share with Victor, Miss Scorpio told her. Victor had squinty little eyes like a slug and 2 spikes of hair that acted like antennae. Can you use those to smell? Amanda asked. Bug off, Bug Eyes, he hissed, pointing to her glasses. The other kids laughed. 4 eyes, they chanted. Amanda has 4 eyes. They're compound eyes, Amanda said to them, like a wasp's. After that, Amanda played the tambourine all by herself. They're not being very nice in this book. But you know what? I've heard kids tease like that in elementary school. Just wait till you get there. Kindergarten's coming, and you'll hear some boys and girls say things like this, and I hope that you aren't one of them. The teacher took them on a bear hunt, over mountains, through forest. I see a cave. Can't go over it. Can't go around it. Have to go through it. Amanda pretended with the others to look for a bear, but secretly she searched for African killer beetles. During circle time, Miss Scorpio read The Very Quiet Cricket, and Amanda made the cricket sound. Creak, 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 because the computer chip in the back of the book was broken. When it came her time to recite a poem, Amanda made one up. Bugs are great, bugs are good, bugs live in your neighborhood. That was a good poem. That afternoon, Victor put a hairy spider on her seat. Amanda held it in her hand and pulled out a magnifying glass to study it. It's a wolf spider, she said. Do you know that spiders are arthropods? Amanda Frankenstein, you're a monster, Victor said. And you, Victor, are less than a flea. You are a stink bug on the leaf of life. All right, that's enough. Time out for both of you, said her teacher. Amanda had to sit in a chair and face the wall for 10 minutes because of Victor. Tomorrow, Victor would find a Chinese water bug in his lunchbox. I'm never going back to school, Amanda announced when she got home. She wrapped herself in a blanket and hid inside like she was a cocoon. She tasted leaves and bark. She painted butterfly wings with eye spots like owls on them to scare the animals away, and creeps like Victor. She tied the wings to her arms and flew down 3 steps. First to fly, she called. Amanda Frankenstein, get your feet off the table, her mother scolded her at dinner that night. But butterflies have taste buds on their feet, Amanda said. Well, please keep your taste buds on the floor, said her mother. The next day was worse. When Amanda danced in circles like a bee, no other bees followed. When she pulled out her Mexican jumping beans for show and tell, no one believed that there were caterpillars inside. And when Amanda pretended to have ears on her knees like a cricket, the teacher told her to sit up straight and listen. Amanda Frankenstein thinks she's a bug, yelled Victor. A cricket. Cree, cree. Look at Victor. He's making fun of her. Victor, you are a worm, Amanda told him. I thought you liked bugs. Worms are not insects, Victor. How do you know? Because insects are my life. Not again, you two. Amanda, come sit over here by Maggie today. I like your glasses, whispered Amanda. They're for seeing underwater, Maggie said. Like whirligig beetles? Asked Amanda. You see her goggle glasses? Like crocodiles, Maggie grinned widely, showing 2 pointy teeth. Reptiles are my life. Do you think that Maggie and Amanda are going to be friends? It looks like Maggie loves reptiles as much as Amanda loves bugs. Well, you know what, boys and girls? As I was reading this book, I was thinking about what we talked about the other day, about people who are different than us. You know what? Just like Gerald McBoing Boing, who made funny sounds, Amanda loves bugs. And that may seem kind of weird that she would pick up a spider or that she would love spiders and bugs and all kinds of creepy crawlies. But that's okay. That's what she likes to do. That's her favorite thing. So instead of making fun of her like Victor, and instead of her making fun back, that was not very nice. They should try to understand each other and be friends. Well, I'm looking around and I think that's everything I had for Circle Time today. I hope that you enjoy our books this week, all about caterpillars and butterflies. We're going to have lots of fun learning together. I hope you have a good day. Get outside if you can today and stretch and enjoy the sunshine. I'll talk to you soon. See you tomorrow. Bye.